Today, Haley and I are going to share our 9 favorite patterns for sewing jeans. And if you're a little bit afraid to sew jeans, don't worry, because these patterns will walk you through all those little details that you need to make a fantastic pair of jeans that you can wear pretty much every day. All right, the first pattern that I want to mention is one that I'm making right now, which is the Seamwork Chelsea jeans. And I absolutely love this pattern because it has that kind of classic 60s high waist silhouette with a flared leg. And I love the fit. Like, I think it makes my butt look great. I am so thrilled to be making these. I also really like the patch pockets on the front. I just think it's a really, really cool detail that gives it that extra kind of 60s vibe. So right now I'm making these jeans in, actually not in denim, but in a light blue stretch corduroy, which I think is another option. If you think jeans always have to be made out of denim, they don't necessarily. You could use something like corduroy too for most of these patterns. And I think that looks really, really awesome. I'm planning to wear it with like a fitted top in the summer, like probably a knit top in the summer. And then I like it with a cropped sweater in the cooler months. Anything that shows off that silhouette and shows off the waistline and the fit around the hips, I think is going to be awesome with the Chelsea jeans.
Next up, we have the Seamwork Tessa jeans. Now, I would have to say that my favorite part of this particular pattern is the fit. I just love, this is kind of my favorite kind of jeans to wear, something with a really straight leg and a nice high fitted waist. I also like that these are for non-stretch denim. Personally, I'm a fan of wearing non-stretch denim, so if you are like me, then you might want to check out Tessa because it is a great pattern for that. The way that I would wear Tessa is I would probably want something with a little bit more volume up top, maybe something that felt a little romantic. I think something like the Seamwork motto would be really cute, and the crop length would really accentuate that high fitted waist.
Next up, we have the Worship jeans by daughter Judy, and I think this is an amazing pair of jeans. I absolutely love this style. It has that really, really classic fit, and again, it's made for rigid denim, so denim without any stretch, and I think that just contributes to that kind of classic fit and that classic look. That's what I love the most about it, and I think the other thing I really like about rigid denim is that it just looks better with wear. It just looks better and better over time. Whereas stretch denim, it's often a little bit thinner and it can kind of wear out over time. It doesn't wear as well, I think, as rigid denim does, especially a high quality rigid denim. And I think this is a great pattern to use if that's the look you're going for. I think with these, I'd wear it with more of a workwear style, like the Seamwork Rhett, which is a kind of a workwear style jacket, or the Bud shacket. I'm a big fan of shackets. I think they are such a good layering piece pretty much year round, except when it's really hot. So I think that would look amazing with these jeans and give it that kind of overall workwear look.
Next up, we have the Marilyn jeans from Charm Patterns. Now, I would have to say that my favorite thing about this pattern is the really cute vintage look. And I think that curved top stitched patch pocket really contributes to that cute vintage look without veering too far from a classic denim look. Gertie always just nails those vintage inspired patterns, and I think this is a great one if that is your style. If I were going to make an outfit using the Marilyn jeans, I would definitely choose something like the Natalie top, which has the little notch collar to give kind of like a camp shirt vibe, which I think would be really cute, sewn in like a fun color and tucked into those Marilyn jeans.
Yeah, what I love about the Marilyn jeans, they have that vintage look, but a lot of the patterns that we're mentioning that have a vintage look are more kind of the straight workwear style, whereas these I think have that kind of sexy silhouette to them at the same time.
Yeah, a little more like pinup. Vintage style, which is really cute.
Yeah. All right, next up we have something a little bit different, which is the Thread Theory Fulford jeans. And these are jeans that are designed for the male body, so a little bit different from the other ones that we've mentioned. But these are a great classic regular fit pair of jeans. So if you want something super classic and more of a menswear style, these are a really great pick for that. And it has all the details that you want in jeans, like rivets and the top stitched inseams for extra strength, all those little details that you see on a pair of jeans that you buy, you'll find in this pattern, and it will walk you through. And Thread Theory has great instructions, great patterns, just an awesome company overall. And how I think it could be worn for myself, if I were making these for myself, I think they'd make really great workwear pants for something like gardening. I think that would be awesome. You could even add like knee patches to them or something, and they'd be really easy to move around in. Or if you were going to make them for somebody else, I think they would also look great for a lot of men in like with boots and a flannel shirt, that sort of thing. Just really, really classic.
Yeah. Next up, we have the Nielsen Ash jeans. And this is a really special pattern because there are 4 different cuts to choose from. So I kind of feel like no matter what your preference is in terms of fit, that Ash is going to have something for you. There is a skinny fit, a slim fit, a flared fit, and a wide leg fit. Now, if I were going to make Ash, I would definitely opt for the wide leg fit. That's just my personal preference. And I think it would be really cute, kind of leaning into that oversized look. I would style it with something like the Roan tunic, which is our oversized button-down style top. And I think that would look really great with the wide leg style, kind of partially buttoned, cool art teacher, coastal grandmother kind of vibe for sure. That's definitely how I would wear that pattern.
All right, next up we have the Helene jeans from Anna Allen. And I think these are a great pair of really traditional rigid jeans, again, that have that vintage style. These, I think, of all of these jeans, look the most like jeans you might see from the 1950s. Just that very vintage style. And I think they're just really beautiful and really classic. And I own a pair of jeans that are kind of similar to this, that are in this sort of 1950s high waist style. And I absolutely love them. I think they're really comfortable too. And I think they look really good with like thin tank tops in the summer, something really, really lightweight on top to kind of balance out the rigid denim and the heaviness of the jeans. I think that works really well to kind of balance out the silhouette. And I also think they look really good with just a plain white t-shirt, like kind of James Dean style. Just very, very classic, very simple, and it just looks beautiful.
Next up, we have the Jessa pattern from Tilly and the Buttons. Now, this pattern isn't strictly jeans. It definitely has some non-traditional details and is more of a trouser, but it looks phenomenal sewn up in denim. So if your style is a little bit more sleek, if traditional jeans just don't fit into your wardrobe quite as well, I think that this pattern is a really great option for you. My favorite detail is the extended waistband. I just think that is such a clean, cool, sleek finish and looks really great. And because of that, how I would wear this particular pattern is I would pair it with a really fitted high neck top, like the Ace top. I think it would look phenomenal in like a black rib knit with a dark wash pair of Jessa trousers sewn up, obviously in denim.
You know, I used to have a pair of trouser jeans like 15 years ago that had the extended tab, and they didn't look like a jeans shape, but they were made in denim, and I regretted getting rid of those for so long. I don't know why. I stopped wearing them, so I donated them. And I still regret it to this day because I just think they're such a wearable style.
Yeah, it's definitely something that if you make now, it's going to hang out in your closet for a long time.
Or it should.
Yes. Don't be like Sarai. Keep them.
And finally, our last pattern we wanted to share, it's from Muna and Broad, and it's the Noice jeans. And my favorite thing about this is I think of all of these are most your classic mom jeans, like the classic 90s silhouette. So if that's something you're looking for, it's got that high waist and just that perfect mom jeans style, these might be the ones for you. And it also has all those classic jeans details that you want, and it also walks you through all of those details. So again, if you're a little bit intimidated about making a pair of jeans, this might be a great pattern for you if this is the silhouette that you're looking for. And for this style, I think it just looks really good with your classic button-up Oxford shirt, maybe in a fun color, I think would be really cool, like an Oxford and like a pink or something like that. I think would look really awesome with these jeans and just be a really cool style.
Yeah, that would definitely give kind of a Princess Diana off-duty look to it, and I love that.
I hadn't thought of it that way, but yes, absolutely. So you might notice that some of these patterns that we touched on today, like Tilly's Jessa jeans or the Seamwork Chelsea jeans, don't exactly adhere to all of the details that you'd see in a pair of jeans. So what qualifies a pair of pants as either just trousers or actually being called jeans? Let us know what you think in the comments, what details they have to have in order to be jeans.
And if you didn't find your perfect pair in today's video, make sure to follow the link below to see 12 more jean sewing patterns so you can find the perfect pair for you.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Part about this particular pattern.
I feel like you also said Seamwork weird.
You did Seamwork.
Next up, we have the Seamwork. How do I say Seamwork?
Seamwork.
How do I say Seamwork?